Hey, this is Deja Payne with the Charlotte Basketball Network. I'm at Rocky River High School with new head coach Donald Kirby. Now, Donald, obviously you have an extensive background as far as coaching. You've been doing this since '98. So looking at the team that you're working with this year, what are your expectations looking forward to the season?
I look forward to competing for a conference championship. I think this team has got a lot of experience coming back from last year's team that won 11 games, made it to the playoffs. I think that's one of the underestimated things about this team is just the experience level. And so we're looking to compete for a conference championship, and so that's what I'm excited about.
Now, the past 4 seasons here at Rocky River, 3 of them have been winning seasons. So with the guys that you're working with right now, what do you think are their strongest skill sets that would help you guys accomplish winning a conference title?
I think their ability to play defense and overall team chemistry is a big benefit with this group. They all get along, they're not jealous of each other, they share the ball well, they're very versatile, they can play multiple positions. And I think that's what's going to help this team be successful because they get along so well. The team chemistry is great, and then defensively, they can almost switch 1 through 5 position-wise. So we're excited about that.
So I'll say you don't get to see that too often. So the fact that you have a group of guys that not only can share the ball without hogging it, as well as switch so easily, is I feel like very rare. So it looks like you have a good group of guys on your hands as of right now. Now, looking at this season, is there anything specific that you feel like you guys are going to have to really focus in on as far as what you guys may need to improve on?
Just shot selection, which everybody right now, the offense is usually always the slowest part of your team to develop. Most people are defensively. It's always ahead of your offense. So just working on shot selection and just continue to improve our skill set offensively. I think that's the only thing that we're looking to do. Not really paying attention to what other people are doing. We're just basically focusing in on us and doing what we do. And if we continue to improve on the things that we do, we should be successful.
Absolutely. Now, obviously 2020 was a crazy year for us as far as COVID hitting. I know it's changed a lot of things as far as the game goes. So looking at this coming season, how do you feel like COVID is going to impact the game of basketball?
I think games will probably be sloppy early just because the summer is usually a big time for coaches and players to kind of work and develop and enhance what they've done the previous year. Spring workouts are always really, really big. So not being able to have those due to this COVID situation that we all found ourselves in and not really being able to do anything with your team till October. It's kind of got everybody behind the curve as far as their skill development and team chemistry. So I think it's going to affect the games because they're going to be sloppy early. But kids are resilient. There's great coaches here in Charlotte, and they'll figure it out. You know, everybody by February, it looked like we've been working out since June.
Right.
But it'll be sloppy early.
Right. No, I definitely would agree with that. I mean, like you said, that's a lot of lost time that these kids, I mean, even talking to Kalik, that's AAU that they missed out on, getting to work out over the summer, and, you know, everything that they normally do was non-existent. So with that lost time, how have you been able to prepare your guys as best as possible looking at the fourth season?
Well, we've had a lot of Zoom conference calls since I took over back in March, and always talking, giving out workouts that they did individual. They videotape themselves and send things to me. Some kids got to play AAU late in the summer. Then we also did a fall league in October. We played in the Absolute Fall League, which gave them a chance to kind of get used to playing with each other, even though I couldn't coach it. But it gave them a chance to kind of be around each other again. And then we started going almost 5 days a week once the restrictions were lifted as far as workouts go. But just keeping in touch with each other, talking to each other. We got a big group chat where the guys communicate with each other and communicate with me through. So we've always kept that constant communication, which I always felt like that was important, that we can't lose contact just because we can't see each other or be around each other. So we just did a lot of meetings and communication kind of get ourselves ready.
Yeah, I think COVID, if it's taught us anything, is how to communicate a lot more effectively than we normally have. But Coach, I really appreciate you taking some time speaking with me. I wish you guys the best of luck for this coming season. This is
Appreciate it.
Deja Payne with the Charlotte Basketball Network.